Mount St. Helens is located in southwest Washington, about 50 miles northeast of Portland. Mount St. Helens is located above an active subduction zone. Its creation came from the subduction of the Juan de Fuca plate under the North American plate, causing the Juan de Fuca plate to melt and form a magma chamber. Beginning around March 16, 1980, a series of small earthquakes occurred that would continue until mid-May of the same year. On March 27, after hundreds of earthquakes, a steam explosion blasted a crater through the summit ice cap of the volcano. Within the volcano, increasing pressure from rising magma caused fissures. The growth of a bulge located at the north flank of the peak was caused by the same plague of earthquakes and rising magma. The morning of May 18, 1980, a magnitude 5.1 earthquake occurred and caused the volcano's bulge and summit to slide away in a landslide. This landslide depressurized the volcano's magma system and caused powerful explosions of ash, rocks, steam, and volcanic gas that were blasted upward out the north side of the volcano at an acceleration of up to 300 miles per hour. The blast cloud from the eruption traveled approximately 17 miles north, and the landslide traveled 14 miles west down the North Fork River. The ash and gas produced from the blast rose over 15 miles into the atmosphere in only 15 minutes. Within an hour, a second eruption occurred after magma started explosively erupting out of the newly formed crater. Avalanches of ash, hot gases, and pumice flowed out up to 5 miles into the surrounding area.
Called a lahar. The deadly lahar becomes a massive tsunami of destruction. Scientists scramble into the air to get an overview of the unfolding disaster.
A total of 57 lives were lost during the eruption, one of which was volcanologist David A. Johnston, who was located at an observation post taking laser beam measurements. Many agricultural crops such as potatoes, wheat, and alfalfa were destroyed in the eruption, causing many people to lose their source of income. Transportation faltered in the weeks following the eruption due to ash fall that compromised visibility. This included the closing of a section of Interstate 90 and many local roads. The compromised visibility from ashfall also affected air travel, forcing many commercial flights in the Northwest to be canceled. The ashfall caused problems for electrical and mechanical equipment, such as internal combustion engines. Ash clogging to pumps, filters, and other equipment was also seen, including causing short circuits in transformers that led to blackouts. Most of the affected cities used deep wells and closed storage for their water supply, so it was not contaminated. Washington had to ask task workers to remove nearly 2.4 million yards of cubic ash that weighed nearly 900,000 tons. The removal from transportation systems cost over $2 million, and the ash was stored in 5 separate locations that could be used for construction and industrial uses. An estimate determined that approximately $1.1 billion of damage was done, with a supplemental appropriation by Congress of $951 million being given. Unemployment rose and tourism in the area greatly suffered, as the area depended on it economically. Many citizens in the area reported mental distress following the eruption and its aftermath. Hot rocks and gases melted snow and ice on the volcano that then created surges of water that began to erode and mix with rock debris, leading to mudslides. All structures in the immediate vicinity were destroyed by the pyroclastic flow that erupted up to 17 miles from the volcano. Spirit Lake, a popular tourist attraction, was completely buried by debris and mud. Crops and a lush forest within approximately 16 miles of the volcano were completely destroyed, as well as thousands of animals, possibly up to 7,000 birds, elk, deer, bear, and other big game animals. The physical structure of the mountain was completely changed, creating what would be known as the crater in the center of the volcano. The effects were mostly local, but actions such as the closing of interstates affected some relatively distant cities such as Seattle and Portland.
I was awed by what I was seeing. We could see this tremendous eruption column and all the energy that there must be in it.
Navigation is almost impossible. The ground below now bears no resemblance to any of their maps.
Soil fertility in the immediate area actually improved due to ash deposits. Ironically, the eruption stifled tourism for a couple years, but was later revitalized and helped the economy. The volcano is now much more closely monitored for what may seem dangerous activity.